Welcome back to the channel. We've got a special video, as you've seen by the title. Not an ordinary S3, we've got a lovely S3 here that we're going to be doing a review on. It's probably one of the most fully spec S3 you'll see. But yeah, let's go over to the owner and check this car out.
Hxris, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So this is the owner, everyone, of this beautiful S3. This car, I'm going to talk you around.
Well, the privilege to be on Hxris' channel, alhamdulillah. And this is my S3. It comes in glacier white, 2018 model facelift. Good spec, don't get me wrong, it's got about £6,000–7,000 worth of options on. So you've got the Audi Super Sport wheels, 19-inch diamond coat.
Black edition wheels.
Yeah, black edition. The reason why I went for these wheels is because they're not the best at handling. Don't get me wrong, 18-inch are better, but in my opinion, they're bigger, look better.
They look better,
I think they're the best wheels to get in the S3.
Also, it's got the black panoramic sunroof with that black effect, and I think with a white car it separates it brilliantly.
That's one of the reasons why I went for a pan roof as well with the white car. I think it's just to make the car stand out. You got obviously privacy glass at the back. Now the S3's doing the diffusers. Obviously, as you can tell, we're moving to them exhaust. They're a bit black at the moment, but we've not had the cameraman Rafa to clean up at the moment.
You've got Matrix LED headlights.
Got the Matrix LEDs, I'll put them on for yourself now.
Yeah, I think, you know what, that's just an amazing feature. That. How long have they been about them?
I think they've been out since late 2015, 2016. They've improved much, Audi.
I think it's a really cool feature. That.
I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. You can with your A3s out there, people got your A3s, S3s. If you don't have that feature, you can unlock that feature. I'm sure if you have a technician or Audi electrician, they're able to do that for yourself.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you can get. I think the tool that you can buy on eBay. Yeah, you need calling, so you can get that done. So yeah, show you around as well. I've got the obviously black edition. It comes with the black door mirror. A couple of black styling there. Gets rid of that chrome. Not a big fan of chrome, to be fair. Obviously, if you have the chrome and the pan roof, I don't think it goes well. I've got the obviously got the Matrix lights. I've got the Audi Hxris beam, which is quite expensive option. That was 1,500 quid option. That's when you're on the motorway and there's people in front of you. Anti-dazzle feature, so it's pretty good. Yeah. Open the pan roof. Let me see how it looks with the pan roof open. I do go through tyres like mad, especially when you do launches. Quite expensive the tyres for this as well, you can imagine. How do you want to come and see inside the car? Hxris, being silly as usual. So yeah.
I want to show them the back of this car, the space of it. As you can see, this is in the driver's position, and
that's me sitting inside as well, so I'm not cheating here. No
cheating. Headroom, absolute brilliant. I've got lots of headroom in here, as you can see. Leg room, knee room, absolute fantastic. Nice comfortable seats in the back. Yeah, it's nice here in the back for a hatchback. Brilliant stuff.
What's your headroom like?
Headroom brilliant, honestly. I've got so much space. And I would say that me having a 1 Series and an A-Class myself, the 3 hatches are the A3, A-Class and a 1 Series. I'd say that the A3 is one of the most room efficient for a family car.
Audi sport seats, which are front, which were an option with the padded leather at the back, S embroidered logo. Obviously we've got the tech pack, comfort pack as well. We've got the virtual cockpit there, if you want to take a look at that. And also we've got obviously the comfort tech pack, which includes a BNO system as well, with the subwoofer. Let's have a look. So,
right, what do you make of the virtual cockpit, obviously it being an option on the vehicle?
In my opinion, I do love my Audis and BMWs, so I have a fair comment to say. I think the Audi virtual cockpit is by far superior than the rest of both others, including the A35 and the 135s. It just impresses them. If you want to take a look, you've got stuff like obviously map, you can do the map full screen as well. You've got stuff like miles per gallon, oil temperature, lap times. You can actually, obviously needs washer fluid. They do have small tanks, these S3s, and obviously you've got your radio, DAB, your contacts. You also can set the different clocks. So if you watch this, I can show you the different clocks that you can do. So you can change the layout by putting a double screen on.
So for you Golf R people out there, to make you feel a bit better,
that's
we'll put this on.
It's going to load up now, it takes a few seconds, but yeah. That's it, all done. I've also got the Mmi system in this, which is obviously upgraded system. You've got touchpad here, you've got a sat-nav plus, it's got obviously a bigger screen, so forth. Talk
about the speakers.
To be fair, the BNO system, the best system that you can get in a car in my opinion, especially in this S3. It's got a subwoofer built in inside as well in the back, which sounds absolutely amazing, heart pumping.
I've been through the Harman Kardons, I've been through the Mercedes speakers, the Burmisters, and I've got to say the Bang & Olufsen with the subwoofer is the loudest.
Totally agree, that's I'm not being biased as well, totally agree on that. So do you want to go from do you want to let them go?
So what we're going to do is we're going to set the camera and let's go out and take a drive.
Let's go.
Right, so we set the GoPros, we're in the car and we're ready to go. Right, so first of all Hassan, now that we're in the car, I want to talk to you about what options you've got on this car. Talk me through them please.
So drive wise, I've got the magnetic ride.
Right, okay.
On the car, built in with the 19-inch wheels.
I believe that's going to be even more better because this comes with a standard Quattro.
Yeah, standard Quattro, so it's got the Haldex system on it where it's front wheel drive percentage wise biased, and then when it needs traction the both front 4 wheels kick in, which is pretty good. And the magnetic ride stiffens the suspension harder. So it's not good on it's not good on these roads, UK roads. I'd say European roads better, but nevertheless tightens up the suspension. When you go in deep in a corner, it sits like a cat. Understand? So it's I'd say the handle on it is absolutely perfect. You couldn't ask for more, to be fair. So as we're going around this bend now, as you can see, Hxris, it feels very, very planted. I'm doing about 40 miles an hour here, just around this bend, and it just feels planted, safe.
You can feel the stance of the car and the way it gets out of the corners. I want to, you know, see that later on when you press your foot down and we see how we can get out of a corner when you go into our speeds.
And I believe another thing as well, don't get me wrong, the Golf R's are very, very good handling as well. I do give it them. The Golf R's are very good handling, but I think the performance-wise of S3 is slightly better, and I think the overall stance and the interior and the you know, the exterior, just a slightly better appearance than the Golf R. You know what I think, Hxris?
Yeah. So let's talk about figures. This is a 2-litre straight 310 horsepower with 400 newton meters. Yeah,
so it's got 400 newton meters torque. It's got 300 approximately, this at 310 brake horsepower. It does feel slightly more sometimes. I've done a 0-60 and this is 4.3. I've done it. The paper said 4.4, 4.6, but I've got a 4.3 out of it. And don't get me wrong, the RS3, yeah, it's not the quickest hatchback. You've got RS3s out there, 140s. Although I've done a few 140s from standstill, but on rolling them 140s are quick, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, of course, 3 litres, come on, you can't.
And I've had, for some reason, the A35, I've had that on a drag race. I've beaten it quite easily. Like, I've done it about 4 times in a straight, and I've beaten it. So I don't know what the problem is with A35s, but they are very good cars. But the RS3 and is league of its own, so you can't compare an RS3 with the S3. It's 2.5 litre, you understand? It's a totally different car, to be fair.
Yeah, right, okay. So there's magnetic ride, there's what else do we have with the car?
So magnetic ride helps the suspension, and then obviously you got your dynamic, you got individual mode, dynamic mode. Obviously in these roads like this, I put it in dynamic.
Opens the valves up.
Yeah, opens the valves up, and with the individual you can set it to engine being aggressive and sound being less so you can set it your own way, to be fair. So that's obviously a good option as well. It's not, you don't always want it in sport or comfort. You can set it how you want to drive it every day, which is a benefit, to be fair.
Yeah, of course. Right, let's drop a gear and let's disappear then. One thing I've got to say is the exhaust on this car is absolutely amazing. For a hatch, I think it is right now the best exhaust sound system. As you can hear them upshifts. I mean, it gives you that little.
It's a quick car, isn't it?
It is.
Very quick car.
Talk about the seats.
Now the seats.
The seats, you know, the seats in this car,
so
I really do
comfy.
like these seats. They are
so comfy. My favourite seats.
These are an option as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're option super sport seats. You get the standard sport seats, which I don't really like, but I've got the lumbar support on this as well. So
also with the honeycomb effect in these, I think it's really nice and comfortable in here.
The lumbar support helps you, long journeys, so forth, and if you've got any back problems, back aches, it just helps.
We're going to take a left here.
You're going to left here.
Yeah.
Hxris knows more about these streets than I do. It's his channel, he's the leader.
Yeah, it grips really well, this car. I've got to say, it grips really well. Magnetic ride comes into play here, as in when you're hitting those speeds and the road sort of bends around, you can feel the car, the stance of the car is really stuck to the ground with that magnetic ride again. Brilliant.
We've got the cameraman in the back this time. What do you think of this, Rapad? He's a bit quiet at the moment. He's got a surprise for you all as well in the near future. I mean, when you take the traction off on these as well, half, you press it once, the back end does slide out, tail happy, and you can bring it in when it's wet, so it's pretty fun as well.
So it still does come out, quattro sideways?
Yeah, quattro does come out. I've had it out, and then when you take the traction off fully and wet, it's quite dangerous, to be fair. So you have to watch what you're doing, yeah.
So quattro is getting a bit going sideways.
Yeah, the Haldex system, that's why they've brought out the Haldex system. You can have a bit more play with it. As the previous quattros, they used to understeer quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, it does understeer a bit more than other S3s because I've got the 19s on. But you have to throw in a bit more, you see, you have to throw in a bit more to get that bit more trigger edge. So you can feel the magnetic drive working in the suspension
Yeah,
like
you
this.
can't. And the weathers are not the best of condition at the moment.
Yeah, you can't really press at this weather.
Typical British weather for you. Right, so let's talk about fuel economy on this car.
So let's put it in comfort for now, and then have a nice drive and see the difference.
Right, so noticeably, straight away you can hear the car's gone a lot quieter.
Exhaust valves are closed, car's gone quiet, yeah.
Suspension's got a lot
easier,
firmer,
yeah.
nicer, easier. It makes the road noise a lot better.
Yeah, there's a lot of ditches on this road as well, don't get me wrong, but fuel economy obviously is better than dynamic.
So what would you say you got out of this car on the fuel?
On motorway, doing about 70 miles an hour, stop starting here and there, I've got, believe it or not, 43, 44 miles per gallon.
Wow.
Okay, that's efficiency as well on the motorway. On everyday life, normal driving, 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, just everyday driving, you're looking at around about low 30s.
Right.
And if you're going to dynamic, push that button, you're going to push its limits, you're in early 20s. It's not going to help you with
of course, that's with it.
But cars like this, they're made to drive normal and they're made to drive fast. So it's one of those where it depends on how you use a car. I've treated this car very well since I've had it a year and a half now, and not really give it, alhamdulillah, everything's been fine on it. I've had a few problems, Audi's taken it in, but apart from that, nothing major.
Nothing major,
yeah.
That's good, that's good.
And yeah, so if I was going back, I'd pick this car again. And the way I got this car, to be fair, it took me about 2 months to finding this. I wanted a car long story. So I wanted not fully spec'd, I wanted a pan roof and a virtual cockpit. I couldn't get, I've rang many Audis Walton, Audi Oldham, London ones, all the way to Scotland, Glasgow, and no one was getting back to me. There was out of my budget, 550s a month, 580s, quite expensive. And then all of a sudden, Newcastle rang me, said, listen, we've got a demonstrator car, manager's car. We've got fully spec'd with magnetic ride, pan roof, super sport seats, virtual cockpit. We came for agreement, sort of negotiated the price.
So the demonstrator cars, they're all basically
they're the best cars to apply for.
Yeah, they're the cars that come out first when the production is out, and basically they'll be the top of the range, fully spec'd up, so the customers can come and see the car with all the technology in, and that's what basically Hxris has got here.
Yeah. What we'll do, Hxris, obviously we'll head back now if you want to have a little go in it.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going.
Right, so we switch over now. I'm gonna take over and see how this car does. Yeah, I think the sports layout is not there. And one thing I gotta say is these heated seats in this weather come in handy a lot, because it does get quite cold, and these seats are leathers also. So now we're in comfort, and it just feels like any other normal car, any other normal hatchback. Again, like Hxris was saying, you can use this car, you know, perfectly fine, normal daily car.
Shopping, kids. I mean, if you have more than 2 kids, obviously you're looking at something else, but I think obviously I'm looking towards next year now, might be going to a BMW.
Oh right, so you're going to switch, yeah?
Might switch. I've had my phone in Audi. I think I might be going with the Hxris competition, not too sure yet. Negotiations are still going through, so yeah. How do you like it?
I'll be honest, it's in comfort, and I'm absolutely
still flies,
it still goes. I mean, if you put your foot down a bit, you can still feel it go. Obviously with the dynamic and stuff, it opens up the valves. Does the rev stay up more? So
in the comfort, the revs are more down, obviously less aggressive. Dynamic mode, the revs do build up quicker. Instantly when you put your foot down, you just shoot off.
There's a lot of sharp bends around where we are, guys, because we are on the tops on the moors, and I've got to say, it being in comfort, it handles it very well, very well.
I mean, we was in the A35, Hxris, and what do you think of the throttle response compared to in comfort, this and the A35?
Yeah, we was in the A35, the new one that's come out, so I'll just put that to the test now. You drop down to this. You know what? The gear responsive and the throttle responsive is much more quicker than the A35, I've got to say. And this, have it been in comfort as well, everything's normal, everything's calm, the revs are right at the bottom. It's brilliant. Right, so we're gonna switch you up to another department now. We're going from comfort to the dynamic, which is the top of the range. So Audi, for Audis is dynamic, and for BMWs is sport and sport plus, I believe. Listen,
that's one, yeah, you're absolutely correct.
So dynamic is everything's more sporty and all. The revs are a lot more higher. It's just ready to go. I can feel it, honestly. Just a little nudge on the accelerator, just a tiny little bit, and you can feel the power is there instantly. Because a lot of cars nowadays, you're getting a delayed response.
You can feel the magnetic ride though. Now it's a bit stiff. Can you feel it over the bumps?
Yeah, you can. The steering's gone a bit more stiffer, a bit more firmer, sharper. Of course, you'll need that with the power going around the bends and stuff. But yeah, we just got a bit of traffic ahead of us.
Not the best of weather today, guys, so I do apologise.
It's not the best. But yeah, you know what? I'm quite impressed. I'm really impressed, actually. Right, so another thing that I've got to address is, and the owner will agree with me on that, is we don't encourage speed.
Of course. On
cars. I mean,
agreed.
Stick to the speed limit and
stick to the speed limit. Have your fun when it's need to be. Don't go too ruthless, otherwise you know what happens. There's been a lot of deaths, have been rising of accidents lately, so you just want to just take it easy, chill. Even though you're in a quattro, everyone's a good driver. You can lose it, could be end.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, rear cars have a lot more danger side to that, but you can lose it in any cars, and they're literally death-killing machines, especially the higher-end cars. Just
respect it and respect you. That's all it is.
Yeah, of course. So this is the first of many reviews to come. Thanks to you, Hassan, again for bringing your car on the channel. Highly appreciated. We are going to have a lot more cars, inshallah, to review.
Inshallah, we're going to have a lot of cars to do. Not even cars, we'll have other videos coming up as well, but mainly the cars. Next cars we're gonna have a few 500 plus brake horsepower cars, stuff. I mean, I was gonna put the race chip in this, don't get me wrong, push it to about 400.
Oh yeah,
but I thought we'd do a standard.
Yeah, so you've got a race chip on this car as well, which takes it to how much power?
About 380 bhp, call it, and I can race Hxris. Wow. Yeah, I've timed that 0-63.9ish, 4 seconds dead. It's very, very quick with that. It goes through your tyres, and it's not. I've taken it off now for a bit, just just put it in standard mode. It's good to have it on standard for a bit. But next time we do a video, we'll put the sports chip in it for you now. So the traction's kicking in there a bit.
It really does get off, and it gives you that confidence, I've got to say. It gives you that confidence in being confident with the car when you're going at such high speeds. Also, another thing I've got to address is the brakes on this car. Have you got upgraded brakes?
Yeah, the brakes are Brembo ones. They are pretty good brakes, to be fair. The brakes are very good in this. They're not obviously carbon ceramics, but they are very good brakes. They've got the Brembos on them as well, so just a bit more. I don't know whether it's a myth or anything, but Brembos are top of the range brakes out there, and yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like them. Another hatchback that I do like out there is the M140. Absolutely brilliant car to have fun in, and on the drive, we'll probably more likely have this on a straight. But at the start, around corners, this is much quicker. But yeah, I mean, people out there who say Golf Rs and S3s, same power, they're not. I love S3s are much more responsive and quicker. Much more. Yeah, much more.
You know what? I'm going quiet here, guys, because I'm absolutely enjoying this drive at the moment. Honest to God, I'm absolutely enjoying it. Mashallah, it's a very, very nice car, and the drive is absolutely beautiful.
Not a lot of people have driven my car, I don't let people drive my car, you know why? Because they treat it like shit. But my man Hxris here, mind the language.
You have to, of course, when it's not your own thing, you have to take that extra care, extra caution, extra responsibility. I
don't smoke in the car, never have.
And so far we've been over everything on the car. We do apologise if we have missed something.
Come on guys, it's the first video as well, the car review, proper one. So you have to cut us some slack. There are going to be negative comments. You can never escape them negative comments, but let's not be that harsh.
I mean, listen, if you're not getting hit in life, then clearly you're not doing something right, are you?
You're absolutely right there. So we like more positive. give us likes, want more viewers. But yeah, first review for Hxris. Let him know in the comments how it's gone, eh?
Yes. Honestly, give me feedback, as I always say, guys.
It's always going to improve Hxris, improve his videos.
Of course it is.
So, yeah.
Less of the hate, more of the feedback. Thank you.
Leave it like that now, just floor it. You need that drill. It's a bad boy drill, that Allah di qasam. Sometimes it drills for like...
Right, so we're going to launch it now, yeah? I'm going to have an attempt at launching.
So left foot on the brake and then full throttle down the right, then let go of the brake after 3 seconds, but not yet. Let go of everything first. Feel that?
Yeah, feel that. The road wasn't the best of road to do a launch on.
You don't want to be going around no bends at launch control.
Dynamic, yeah?
It says so.
You're
just going to do a launch in it.
Right, so we're going to try another launch without a better road surface now.
Go on.
So we're ready, Yasin, yeah?
Well, go on, Hxris.
You press it twice. Do we do it manually?
Yeah, manually though.
Yeah. It then goes to third.
So that was the launches done.
Who said quattro can't?
This car does go sideways.
I think
go with the camera in the back of it.
Go on.
You can fuck with me, stupid little niggas give me company. They loving me, I make them buy me shit, but they ain't fucking me. I go to store, I get them anything I want to. Stupid little bitches thinking that they bulletproof. Gucci, Louis, Chanel, YSL.
Right everyone, so that's been it. We've tried to fill all the boxes. You guys let us know how we did in the comments down below. First review, so you know,
try and get them negative comments strictly at the bottom. All positivity.
But we're gonna wrap this up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
That's it, and we've got a lot of videos coming up soon, special ones as well. 500 brake horsepower pluses.
And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Me.